Dear Mrs. Garfield, this morning, while reading one of the many accounts of our dear President's heroism, I was so overcome that I thought I would write and tell you how very, very much I felt for you. I have not offered a single prayer since our President was first shot, but that was for his recovery. My Papa and Mama do not know that I have written this, but I felt I must do it. Our dear President has gone from our love to the love of God and his angels.
James Garfield had been in office just 200 days. Already, many Americans had come to see in his youth, brilliance, and kindness the makings of a truly great president. But now he was dead, brought down by an assassin, and, some believed, his own doctors.
Is taken care of. I know it's a secret. Just test.
Garfield is on the floor of the station. So someone finds an old horsehair and hay mattress. They put the president on that and take him to a room upstairs.
Doctor, what do you need?
Blankets.
You! Go!
Garfield's first concern was for his wife, Lucretia.
Sir, what can I do? Lucretia, tell her I'm all right.
He wanted to make sure that when she heard about this, she heard it from him.
Don't you worry. I'll send a telegram.
Let me through, please. Please, it's Dr. Bliss. I know the man.
Within minutes, 10 different physicians rushed to the train station.
Gently. Easy. Flesh wound on the right arm.
Entry wound in the back.
They didn't know the exact track of the bullet. They couldn't tell how much damage it had done.
You worried about his liver? Mr. President, I have to probe for the bullet. This is going to be painful. Hold him steady, gentlemen. Ready? Easy. Set him back down. It's remarkable, sir. I've done that hundreds of times. I've never seen a man hold that steady.
Did you get it?
No. Try to relax.
James Garfield wasn't born to greatness, but to trouble and hardship. Just before his second birthday, a wildfire threatened the family's homestead on the Ohio frontier. James's father saved the farm, but died soon afterward. His mother had little time for grief. Within days of the funeral, she was working in the fields. James would grow up at the raw edge of poverty.
As he got older,
He absolutely detested his station in life. He had to face the scorn and the pity of people in the community. When he was 16, he hired himself out to a local farmer, and the farmer's daughter takes a liking to Garfield. And the father says to Garfield that no daughter of his is going to be seen with the likes of a poor boy like him.
To some men, Garfield would write, the fact that they came up from poverty is a matter of pride. I lament sorely that I was born poor. Books were rare in James's world, but those he did have were read over and over until he could recite them from memory.
As a teenager, Garfield was really intrigued by a book called The Pirate's Own. And he got this idea that he was going to sail the high seas.
My mother tried to turn my attention in other directions, Garfield later recalled. But I formed the determination to become a sailor. The blue expanse seemed a region of enchantment. The ocean was a long way from Ohio. Although James dreamed of the high seas, he had to settle for work as a crewman on the Ohio and Erie Canal.
He was on the canal one night and everyone else was asleep. He slips and he falls into the water. And he's desperately thrashing because he can't swim, and he feels this rope and he's pulling at it. But he knows that he hadn't tied it to anything on the boat. But miraculously, it hooks, and he's able to pull himself up onto the boat. To his mind, God had wanted to save him for a purpose, and he was supposed to do something larger with his life.